Hello, this is Date with the Divas. Welcome. If this is your first time, hey, we're glad you decided to click on our channel. And if you are returning, well, thank you for hanging in with us and dealing with our shenanigans. Thank you, thank you, thank you. As always, we have hot topics to discuss. So if you haven't subscribed, come on now. Click on that subscribe button. Click on that notification bell so you never miss out on our latest and greatest, and like our videos. Come on, you know you do, you do. All right, y'all. Grab your beverage of choice. I don't want to show that, thingy-diggy. All right, Alicia, hook us up.
Yes, you got a lot of stuff going on this time. So as many people may know that Kim Kardashian, she is an aspiring lawyer going to law school. I'm not sure where she is in the process. I know she's taking a couple of exams and everything, but she's definitely an advocate for those on death row, and trying to use her fame and her platform basically for good. And so that's definitely commendable. Oh, I like that picture right there. I don't know if that's from
a good picture.
Yes, a justice report. I like that. Look, she might get another reality show with that.
She preparing for her news show.
Right. I'm like, okay, I would watch that lawyer show, okay. But when you're a busy woman, a multi-millionaire mogul woman, you have a team. You have a team of people who handle certain things for you.
How you setting up the story like this? This is unbiased.
Setting it up.
Thank you. Exactly. Come on, girl. Come on now.
All right. I'm like,
the facts, but the facts, girl.
I thought you
Kim's
okay, y'all.
Thank you. Exactly.
Like real case. Huh? All right. So, unfortunately, Kim Kardashian is currently being sued. That's right, by a man. So she accidentally used his photo and likeness in an Instagram post about a Texas death row inmate who shared the exact same name. That's right. She shared one.
So this is the inmate. This is the inmate that she was supposed to show.
Right? Yes.
Yep. And the name is Yvonne Cantu. I would think that was a very unique name myself, to be quite honest with you, right? But instead of showing the actual inmate, she showed a man the inmate is from Texas, but she actually showed this Yvonne Cantu from New York, and he is a project manager. And on her Instagram post, she said,
this guy looks like if this inmate was in jail for
don't they kind of look a little bit alike?
They do.
Right. And so basically, the Yvonne in Texas, he's scheduled to be when she posted it, he was scheduled to be executed in 2 days. And so she was encouraging her followers to sign a petition to stop it. Mm-hmm. But the moment that she realized that it was the wrong photo, her team removed the photo. However, the New York guy in Yvonne, I don't know how to say it, but don't want to be sued over here. Just make it work. Anyway, so she's being.
How about you put phonetics in your notes? And that was
right.
No, girl.
Anyway, Mr. Cantu's lawyer, who is suing Kim Kardashian, is saying that social media is too often abused to bully the innocent and incite harm and injure our communities, quote unquote. He said, just like those who cause physical harm should be held accountable, those who cause injuries to innocent victims through social media should also be held responsible, end quote. His lawyer described his client of a father of two as a very private family man. And this posting has caused him emotional damage. He's suffered very real trauma. And he's claimed that, he tried to reach out to Kim Kardashian's team several times to no avail. And so, Divas, what do you guys think? Do you agree with him suing her? Do you empathize with his plight? What you guys got to say?
When you say that he reached out, so like what they said, her team took it down almost immediately. So he was reaching out to them to tell them what?
Probably that she used his photo. Probably, I'm thinking.
I'm
But they
thinking
didn't
to
say
get
how
some
he reached out.
compensation
I don't
from
know if he
Oh,
DM'd. I don't
and that's
know.
what, I'm saying from jump, he was trying to get compensation.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. You
That
think
was
so?
how I took it.
That's how I take it. I take
Okay,
it
and that's,
as
I just was saying that, well, we on the same page. Yeah.
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 I'm assuming they did take it down once they knew, but
Mhm.
he saw, or maybe his friends, family, blah blah blah, and I think he's just looking for some money. To be perfectly honest, I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah, I
I-
will say it wasn't up there long enough to cause that much damage that she's claiming, I feel like, because if it was an hour or less, I mean, even though she does have millions of followers, do
yeah.
all of his followers know him to be like, oh, that's you, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not too sure about that.
And even like newspapers, when they make a mistake, they do a retraction or
Exactly.
correction
Right, yeah, that's
or
true.
something like this. I don't know that, like, it would be different if it was up there and say, for example, I don't know. I mean, this, I'm just changing the scenario completely. Like, when they put out a picture of a person and that's totally, they put you as the wrong person and they looking for you, like the cops are looking for you and they
Right.
grab you, but they put the wrong picture. They put your picture, but
Exactly.
you weren't the person. Then that's a different story. But this to me was, yeah, I
Yeah,
just
what
think
were the damages? That's what I would love to
And
know.
saying
exactly
pain
for,
and suffering and
Right.
yes, and
emotional.
traumatic.
Yeah, but what
Yeah.
made you suffer? Like, what happened?
Because okay, so let's say
He's a private man that has social media, probably. So how you private you are?
but the thing is, but how, if this man that she was, talking about, he's on death row. If people know you, they're gonna be
Yeah,
like,
clearly
"Baby
they
ain't on
know
death
that's
row.
not you.
Love ain't on death row. Like she, what
Yeah.
we doing?"
They'd be
But I
like,
guess
Lava, you on death row? What you
right, but
doing on YouTube?
Well, exactly.
I guess from his point of view, I'm gonna just play on the other side here, the fence here. Maybe just being asked that question just felt so embarrassing,
Yeah, but you do share the same name, gender, and
You kind of look
ethnic
alike. Sorry.
identity of someone who's on death row. I mean, it's
Right.
not like
That's
she
like
put up
Jane
some
Smith and
random
Jane
man.
Smith.
Mhm.
It's not like she put up some random man's picture. Like, he is a
Right.
Hispanic male with the exact same name. It's an easy, honest mistake.
Well, one of the, because I got to.
Mhm.
They were like, every time Kim Kardashian gets sued, an angel gets their wigs.
Oh my goodness. That's so wild.
I had to crack up when I saw that.
So true, though, right?
But yeah,
But I just feel like it's just, I get it, but again, if let's say you are the barista at a Starbucks,
Mhm.
and all of a sudden that shows up, and everyone's like,
the barista.
"You on death row?" Clearly, I'm not on death row because I'm here.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I get it, but I think I feel bad. Yes, but I kind of like, when you kind of like weigh it, you say to yourself, it's one thing for just like Joe said, oh, he's a fugitive and everyone be on the lookout for him, or he's a murderer and he got out on bail,
Yeah,
but he's
see him,
on death
get him.
row.
Yeah, exactly.
He's on death row, and I'm doing my thing. I'm delivering the papers. I'm delivering Amazon. People like, wait a second, I thought you was on death row. Clearly, that's a mistake.
Matter of fact, Kardashian, you should be upset because people will be calling you a liar. They were like, he ain't on death row. He's outside.
Exactly.
And he said in his complaint that he's a very private
Mhm.
person. But I'm like, are you? Because you're drawing more attention to this.
Exactly.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
That's
Now
true. 'Cause
we
I will
all
say, I
know
didn't even
about
know
it.
about it until he started suing. So it's
That's why I
like,
was like, does he have social media? Because you can't be too private if you have social media.
right.
How
Oh my goodness. So he might
did he
just
know?
right.
Because in the beginning, it was just his friends and family who were on Kim,
Mhm.
who one of Kim's followers who knew. Now everybody knows.
He might have just shot his own self in the foot with his So,
The annoying thing about being super rich and famous, I guess, is that even if you win these lawsuits, you still have to pay your lawyers. So they still cost
right.
you money.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Who
I
knows?
feel bad for him, but I'm just like, okay.
Right. Yeah. Mama's
Sorry.
gonna like settle out of court. She ain't got time for this.
Thank you.
She's
I
gonna give
think a
him
judge,
money.
if I were a judge, I'd be looking like, okay, there's not that much. I guess, you know what? I need to know. I want to see the number.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Yeah, right.
I
And
want to see the
I
number.
would want to see the damages. Like, what did you
Yeah.
suffer?
Exactly. I need some tangible damages.
He doesn't want to go to court. He wants to settle.
Yeah, I think that's what he's hoping for, that she'll
Yeah.
make this go away.
So true.
I'd be like, you know what? Nah, we going to court.
Yeah.
We
I would
going to court.
feel that way
And I
too.
want you to pay the court costs.
Crazy. All right, Andres, let us know what you think down below. Speaking of, you know, maybe some people might be too sensitive or not. Some people seem to be up in an uproar. MSNBC's Joy Reid has her show. She's been on that show for I want to say 10 years or so, has been canceled in a significant shakeup for the network. That's right. The network didn't really give out an actual explanation. She hasn't been, you know, in the media lately for any trouble or anything like that. She had her last show, I want to say it was either today or yesterday.
Yesterday.
It was the Monday
yeah.
or something.
Monday. It was
Yeah.
Monday.
Yep. And when I say a lot of celebrities are divided. Some people are upset about this. They're saying, you know, she's one of the few Black female, you know,
Commentators.
yeah, who are now off. And then, you know, it's kind of skewing, you know, the host for the network. It's sort of like, it's not really as unbiased as we, you know, like to think, you know. Then other people are glad that she's off the air, such as Megyn Kelly. You know, she even got other celebrities beefing over this, right? So Don Lemon calls out Megyn Kelly, because Megyn Kelly was like, you know, excited that, you know, Joy Reid is off the air, mocking her, talking about, you know, because I guess since Joy Reid mocked white woman tears, quote unquote, as pathetic and offensive to her, who's crying now? She's trying to taunt her. And Don Lemon was like, go bleep yourself. You know, basically, he's about that business. Now that he's got his own independent stuff, he's all
He's
about
gonna be
that
like, come
smoke.
over to my show.
Right. He's about that smoke now. You know what I mean?
When
And
they
then
were
even
friends. They used to be friends, I guess.
Oh, okay. Yeah. And then Joy, on her last show, you know, some people are she left out with a bang. You know, she got people talking about it. You know what I mean? They're saying that she's been too radical for her last messages and stuff like that. So, Divas, what do you guys think? Do you think that, you know, this is just part of the business of entertainment, a TV show host, you know, they're just trying to shake things up to get different ratings and things like that. Stop being so sensitive, or do you agree with, you know,
she's a very educated woman, and when you listen to her show, it's like you're going to history class. She's breaking everything down bit by bit so that you what you didn't know, you now know. And she makes a lasting effect. And so she's influencing the media, and they know that. So they needed to shut her down. That's what it was.
Didn't they say that
MSNBC is a very liberal station. Like, why would they want to shut her down?
That's what, like Rachel Maddow, she does really good, and she does a good breaking down of information and stuff. So I'm like,
I agree with you.
Why one and not the other? Say that again, Lavelle.
No, I said I agree with you, but my understanding is that she was not the only person that was let go.
Right. Yes, that's true. That's true.
But didn't they? Wasn't the quote unquote reason, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, like they were replacing her slot with another slot and with like the weekend. And so I was like, okay, what is the replacement? And I think it's a Hispanic woman and two Black persons, two, you know, African Americans, or is it, when I looked at the picture, it was a gentleman, an African American male, might have been an African American female, and a Hispanic, you know, another Hispanic female. And so in my mind, and this may be bad of me to think, is just like, I felt like you're like pitting people against each other. You know, they apparently they claim that, you know, they were that slot, they were trying to try out something different for that slot because those particular people were getting, you know, a better ratings or whatever. But then in my mind, I say to myself that so then why not reposition her? Especially following is good, and it's going to get you money. I mean, you know, going to get you, you know, participants, so I'm trying to figure out why they didn't just shift her.
Well, when I was listening to the Breakfast Club, Charlemagne, them, he had mentioned that I guess since December, her ratings went down significantly.
Okay.
So that could also be a factor. And like, and this is just my opinion, like with television, when you're the best thing since sliced bread, they want you 24/7. And the minute you start going down, they're ready to be, they don't even care. It's not even, it's just, it's money, so I don't know. I agree with you in the sense of, well, why didn't they just shuffle her around then instead of getting rid of her? So then they must have a bit more than just the
ratings.
But I think it's interesting that you bring that up, Joe, because from what I read, after the election, the ratings for all the news shows went down because people felt like checking out after everything that we went through leading up to the election.
Yes.
So I would imagine that, it was a brutal loss for liberals and Democrats.
Across the board.
More than anybody probably just needed a break, because I would imagine the MSNBC audience in particular felt like we were going to win that election. And when it didn't happen, you kind of just needed a minute.
Yes.
Check out. So it's unfortunate that they're reacting to that when they have to know that that's an element of what's going on.
And that's why I feel that, okay, fine, if you want to try and save ratings, but you're looking at ratings across the board, just like you said. I mean, this is their job to look at this type of stuff. We're the novice at it. So this is their job to see if it's doing well or whatever. And if it's doing bad across the board, not just MSNBC, but, all other.
It was across the board from what I read.
Yeah.
People just had enough, and then they just wanted to check out for a minute.
So that's why I'm like, there has to be a little bit more, and maybe too, because I don't know, she was just, for lack of a better word, controversial. But in my opinion, I didn't see her to be as overly controversial as, like I say, a Rachel Maddow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even with Rachel Maddow, for her, she was, when I was listening to her, she was defending her, but at the same time, she was trying to say, but there's going to be a shuffle. You're going to see a whole, different people in time slots or whatever. And I was just like, okay, so I guess you got to save your job too. So
right. Listen,
it's like they ain't getting me.
Right. Well, I just hope that, maybe Joy, hopefully she land back on her feet with either another show somewhere else or maybe her own independent thing or something, I feel like she'll bounce back pretty,
I think, and you know what I see in her future?
What?
Her own show, but like how someone picks her up, says, you know
Dish
what?
Nation, what is it or something?
Yeah, exactly. Like I see someone else picking her up.
Oh no, she'll get other work. I mean, she'll be fine. I told you,
Don Lemon is calling her.
True. Like, I got you, boo. Come on. All right. Let us know what you guys think about that as well. And as a bonus topic today, because guess what, y'all? Real Housewives of Potomac, Karen Huger, 61 years old.
She looks nice there.
Ain't she bad for 61?
Right. Shoot. If only we can get there ourselves, right?
That's a cute outfit, though.
Right?
It is.
Yes. Oh, so today, Montgomery County Circuit Court has been officially sentenced to 2 years with 1 year suspended for her ongoing drunk driving case, y'all. Yep.
So is she like actually going to jail?
Well, they took her away today.
Oh, dang.
They took her into custody after the sentencing. Yes.
Because I thought they were going to be like, okay, with 6 months done already, and now you're doing the rest at home with the ankle bracelet.
She never spent any time in jail at all, girl. What you mean 6 months done?
No time served, Joe. No time served.
Pain and suffering, time served.
Right. No. And just in case anybody up who was, doesn't know, she was arrested back in March 2024 after a single vehicle crash into a street sign 3 miles from her house. And just recently, I want to say like last month, body cam footage later released from the scene, showing her visibly intoxicated and stumbling and slurring words, telling how she's the grande dame of Potomac, and Andy Cohen is her boss and everything, and how she said some stuff, y'all. Okay, that was hilarious.
Don't you know who I am?
Right,
Oh,
and embarrassing.
wow.
She brought up
Because Thomas
President Abraham
Jefferson's
Lincoln, y'all.
concubine.
Oh,
Right.
wow.
Yeah, it was bad. So
I'm not trying to make light of the situation here. Really, I'm not.
but before you say what I know you're gonna say, guess what? This is not her first DUI. Okay, she has had 3 previous alcohol-related traffic cases between 2006 and 2011. Okay, so this is her 4th.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4 DUI. Now go ahead.
Oh, because I was gonna. I mean, I was just gonna say she hit
Exactly.
a pole.
That's what
I was gonna say she hit a pole. She got 2 years for hitting a pole.
She got 2 years for playing games with the justice system. They're like, we can't keep slapping you on the wrist now. Like, someone could have gotten her.
Well, does she? I mean, does she have? I mean, does she have a problem? Like on the show? Like
apparently, she does have a problem.
Well, I mean, drinking. Like, have she been this intoxicated and stuff like this on the show? Like, have they shown? Oh, damn.
Oh
She's
my
still
god! Yeah,
she
girl,
look cute there,
that's
though.
infamous body cam footage, y'all.
She look cute there, though.
Does she look cute? Her wig is fleeing the scene.
Right.
Well, but she's still, her face is still like,
Joe, she looks drunk boots, even in this little picture. Come on.
I mean, we've seen worse mugshots, y'all.
Have we? This is not a mugshot. This is them interviewing her.
Well, she still look good in her suit.
On a side
you
note,
reaching now you're reaching.
That wig is trying to get away, okay?
On a side note, she is on the new soap opera Beyond the Gates, and she made her debut today.
I know, which is kind of
Well,
sad.
what happens? How she's gonna work with that in jail?
She ain't gonna be able to work with that no more, girl. That's on pause.
You know what? What was her sentence again?
2 years, 1 year suspended.
She's in jail for 1 year.
She's not going to be. It was a misdemeanor.
Is it a misdemeanor? I think it was 5 charges. It was like reckless driving, endangerment of something. It was,
okay. She's gonna get out in like a couple of weeks. She ain't gonna serve
a few months or something.
She said it said that she has she can't appeal the sentence for 30 days.
Yeah, which is normal.
Yeah.
So she might
not get out in a couple of weeks on a 1 year sentence.
She might not. No. Well, she might do a couple of months, maybe of that.
Yeah, maybe at least.
Yeah, usually like.
Oh, they could put it on the back burner for like
different from state to state. In California, you have to serve 50% of your time.
Okay,
exactly, so because some of the other states are like. Other states are like 60%, but it all depends on like. It all depends. There's a whole lot of factors that determine it. But I don't see her serving the whole. I don't see her serving the whole time.
You don't think she deserves to serve the whole time?
They
I think
do like a soap opera, y'all. They're gonna put her in a coma. That's all.
No, I don't think she's not that great of an actress to be put in a coma. Okay, we don't need her on that show. But do y'all think the sentencing was too harsh? I think that their sentence was appropriate. Y'all acting like she needs to be out in a couple of weeks. This is a fun time.
Don't get me wrong. Whatever's supposed to be the sentence is whatever's supposed to be the sentence. I feel like just because you are just because you are in some sort of
celebrity or whatever.
Celebrity or something that because if it were the regular Joe Schmo, would that time still be
for their 4th offense?
Exactly. Oh yeah, exactly. Well, okay, 4th offense. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, you going? Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the prosecutor made the point
without the bail.
She's not.
Yeah, and then when you get out,
older.
Yes, and when she gets out, her probation's gonna be like, how they have in the cars before you turn on the car. You have, in order for your car to start, you have to do a breathalyzer.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, Joe, the prosecutor on Monday, when he told the judge this is the 4th time, she's not learning. She's actually getting like emboldened. Like she thinks she can just do this.
Do it exactly. Okay.
Well, from her rants, right? While she was drunk, right? She was saying, "Do you know who I am?" I guess so.
And what makes it so bad, y'all? I'm not sure if y'all catch up with Real Housewives throughout this season, because they filmed it last year after this incident the pole incident happened, she kept telling all her castmates, "Wait until I get vindicated. Wait until I get vindicated." Blah blah blah. I'm going to court. Y'all don't know the whole story. Blah blah. She was acting like she was so innocent and like,
and how dare you?
Right.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the mighty have fallen.
The mighty have fallen. Can you imagine the Grand Dame in prison? Like what?
Well, look. Some have made going in prison very
lucrative,
classy.
So she'll be fine. She's a celebrity and she is the Grand Dame. She will be running
having her her ribeye steaks.
She will be running those girls.
It's tea time, darlings.
Everyone's gonna be like, auntie.
Right? Because they all gonna want to be on that show. They're like, "Can I be your best friend? That way when you get out, you can say that I hooked you up."
But hey,
rose flowers.
Another housewife bites the dust.
Right. Oh my goodness! I saw somebody.
How many has it been? Teresa.
Oh, that's right.
The girl on Salt Lake City.
Oh yeah.
It's an omen.
Wow.
What you call it? Real Housewives. Next step, jail.
What? Life after lockup.
Life after it's just.
But from what I can recall, there's been 3 wives and 2 husbands since prison.
That's a big trend. They
Maybe that should be the next show.
Remember when she said to Ashley, "Tell your husband to watch himself picking up the soap, clink clink."
Yeah. Now everybody's like, "Clink clink yourself, Karen. Clink clink yourself."
Wow.
And I will say, today's a record. This is the first time we have been able to convert 2 people who were like, she just had to like fully see our point of view about, after 4 times that this sentence might be appropriate. Because y'all at first were very much on the other side. And we finally convinced y'all in the debate our opinion. I'm just very proud of ourselves.
That's only because our reporter be providing parts of the information.
Exactly.
No, nobody
will change if you get more information. Hello.
And nobody wants to see one of our elders, going to prison. Like, come on, she didn't hurt anybody, but she would. She
possibly could.
She was moving to that.
Yeah.
It was like escalating because that's what my whole thing was. I was like, she hit a tree. And then,
but you didn't let me finish talking. That's why you didn't get all the information at first.
Don't do it. Don't do that.
Don't do it. After 20 hours, we waiting.
Exactly.
Let's get to it, girl. Let's get to it.
Don't do it. Don't do that. Because it's not like she's a repeat offender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Does she have children?
No, I'm talking about
Yes, she has a son and a daughter.
And y'all like, No, I'm talking. She is a repeat offender of that behavior.
Oh yeah, last week, right? I Trish yelled at her about that.
Wait, what? What happened?
About not giving all the facts and being had her opinion being skewed.
That was Alicia tonight, not me.
No, that's what I'm
saying.
That
it is me. That's what they
told her that. Yeah.
Let's not change the subject. This is about Karen. Okay.
We never want to see one of our housewives, go to prison.
Yeah.
Good God.
Kind of sad.
The Grand Dame.
So what happens to her check on Housewives? Like, what do they do? Like, what happens? Is the show on hiatus and then?
So let me tell you something. For Teresa Giudice, they stopped production and they waited for her to serve her time.
Dang, are you serious?
Yes, they did.
Yeah. Well, she did. She started with the throwing over the table, so she was the classic. So that's why.
So they
only had 11 months, much like Karen. She had a year sentence.
Okay.
So they just paused the show. I don't think they're going to pause it for Karen though.
Okay.
It must be nice for work to say, you know what, girl?
Right.
We gonna pay.
And everybody else, we gonna pay y'all.
We gonna pay. Must be nice.
Oh my gosh.
All right, bro.
Being an essential employee. She's an
essential worker.
Right.
Frontline worker.
They have the production for her. Teresa, not.
I don't think it's going to happen for Karen.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to happen for Karen either.
I want Karen.
But she'll be back next season,
Right, the season.
Life after lockup.
The crazy thing is she just could have pled guilty and taken the, little slap on the wrist, community service, whatever they do for you when you do a DUI.
Even at this last
She insisted on going to trial and saying she wanted a jury.
It wasn't,
so she put herself. So when she got found guilty,
she thought she was ASAP.
Yeah. So when she was, when the jury came in with the guilty verdict, then they released the video. And we were like, Karen, why would you let it get this far? Like,
thank you. You don't.
That's her attorneys.
She fired her first set of attorneys.
Oh, because that's why. Her first set of attorneys was like, girl, you going to jail.
I think the problem was that she has a grand illusion. She thought that she was such a celebrity that the jury wouldn't dare convict her. That's what that was, my opinion.
Yeah, that was stupid. I didn't realize that she was given the opportunity to take a plea.
No, she insisted on a jury trial.
Especially with
drunk. She didn't know what she was doing, so she don't even remember it. That's what it was.
Yeah. I think when she was getting away with it those first 3 times, she was used to getting away with it. And she had to F around and find out.
Thank you. And the jury was like, wait a second. That's a tree around the corner from my aunt.
Right.
No wonder they put a bow on it.
Right. Yeah, great. All right. Well, Entourage, thanks for sticking with us tonight and getting all of the hot topics this week. Let us know what you think about each one. Like and subscribe. And we will catch y'all next week for some more tea. Good night.
Bye, y'all.